Oh, what a fabulous day to find a few strangers on the interwebs and share a few sordid stories. Welcome back to Disinformed After Dark, here on the Tubes of You. We are the glorious hosts and a guest of the Disinformed podcast. I'm Shane.
I'm John.
I'm Michael.
I'm guest Sam.
Even better.
Hi, guest Sam.
2 weeks in a row.
I was going to say it's like an AA meeting. Sam, alcoholic.
She gets a new sticker, a new badge.
It's a chip, friend, but you
know.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss.
Try. Good try. It's a great try.
So,
you get a sticker for effort.
Oh, yay. I'll take a sticker. Is it a gold star?
You get a golden snitch.
It's
and
silver.
Snitches get stitches. So, in case you are unfamiliar with our lexicon and our general relevancy for being here, we have an infamous podcast which escapes every Monday morning from your preferred podcast provider apps called the Disinformed Podcast, where we talk about random esoteric topics and lie to one another. But this is our video companion podcast to said podcast, where we like to let our files compress, unwind with a few adult beverages, apparently, and talk about Chuck Klosterman's inglorious hypotheticals. But if you're digging what you hear, then you can find us, of course, on Mondays, but you can also find us here on the Tubes of You on Wednesday for our fanfic reading of Hogwarts School of Prayer and Miracles. So that's every single Wednesday, 10 a.m. Mountain Time. So keep checking in with us. We'll try to keep you entertained at least 3 days a week.
We'll ourselves.
Lady and Janglefins, are we prepared for this week's hypothetical?
No.
Never.
Give it to me anyway.
I will contrary. Yes, I am ready. Hit me, Daddy.
In honor of Sam's presence here, I feel this topic is exceedingly appropriate just from the title. So our randomly pulled card from the deck today is Euphoria Forever.
I'm excited.
As well you should be. All right. Imagine the following three sensations. 1. Chewing and swallowing the first mouthful of your favorite food after starving yourself for 48 straight hours. The food is prepared perfectly. 2. Lying down on an especially cozy bed after 12 hours of nonstop physical labor on a cold day. 3. The first moment of urinary release after having held a completely full bladder
I see where this is going
for more than 90 minutes. For the rest of your life, you will feel one of these three ways all the time. This is how you will always feel 24 hours a day. You won't be doing the specific activity, but you'll always be experiencing the acts accompanying euphoria. Which one will you select?
Does that mean that you can't have the other two ever? Or is it?
Well,
yes.
I mean, no matter what you do, you'll feel that euphoria. So, you could just be sitting there passively existing, and you still feel that euphoria.
Remind me the first one. I lost it.
It is either chewing and swallowing the first mouthful of your favorite thing after starving for 48 hours, and it's perfect. Then lying down on an especially cozy bed after physically exerting yourself for 12 hours in a very cold climate, and then the first moment of urinary release, having held a completely full bladder for more than 90 minutes.
I feel like I want to be contrarian here, and I'm just going to start off.
To what?
I don't think I really.
No point made.
No, I think I honestly I don't really want constant euphoria.
Oh, so you're doing the trick question? You kill yourself?
That was my first thought too. Is I don't want to constantly be in euphoria because I feel like if you're always happy, you'll never feel joy again.
You guys have never edged, and it shows.
Thank you.
I've edged plenty, and I know that after a while, it doesn't matter.
But they do
10
say
seconds of edging feels like 2 seconds of edging.
Without sadness, you can't experience happiness, right? So if you're constantly in euphoria, will you ever actually be happy ever again?
Well, that's when I'm just gonna start. I'll just start doing drugs to compensate.
But everything you do will feel that same sort of euphoria.
Same. Everything's the same.
Okay.
That
You
sounds
could be-
so boring.
Since Michael doesn't want to take this topic seriously, Shane, my answer.
Excuse me.
I love it when
I said
Michael's here because normally this would be me. I'm the one that gets that comment, and somehow when
Oh.
Michael's here, I get skipped over.
Oh, I'm always the butt monkey in these
I think-
conversations. That's the
I don't know
okay.
that
All right,
term,
I guess I
Michael.
will.
Now
it
I know
is-
why you're the butt monkey, though.
It is a TV trope phrase for the person that always gets dogged on, the person that always gets
Oh,
targeted.
like
in
Jerry
these
and Parks and Rec.
Yes.
Okay.
Michael,
Yes, actually,
it's fine.
perfect example.
You're going to be the one who is starving, penniless, and working for a pizza joint for the rest of your life because this isn't monetized. It's your own fault. So you
But
say butt monkey on here all you want.
But I feel like the episode where Tom almost becomes the Jerry and then somehow he doesn't, because somehow you are worse off than I am in that butt monkey position.
I don't know how to answer to that.
I prefer
so
the mag.
I
would
opt
choose-
out.
I didn't need to say
I
it.
would choose
I'm
bed.
confused.
I would choose option 2
I would too.
because that is basically my life anyway. Bed feels amazing after being on your feet for 12 hours. I would settle for even just a normal feeling bed, but a comfy bed, like in my head, that's like a nice hotel bed, or like you guys ever realize that like hotel and Airbnb beds just hit different? Maybe it's just because they're not familiar to you. Like 9 times out of 10, like when
In a good one, yes.
I'm
shit
not
one,
rich
though.
enough to afford an Airbnb, so I can't vibe with that.
Okay,
so.
He can't afford to
so
pay
the-
attention, remember? So
I've been in some
the backseat of a
Airbnbs where the
truck.
beds are like terrible, but the ones that are like nice Airbnbs you like get for like couples weekend. Dude.
So that's what I'm
Yeah.
imagining with the comfy bed. So
Okay.
I would choose that all the time. And also I don't feel like I would ever get like to try and tie it back into Michael's point and your point, Sam. Like I don't think that is something that I could get tired of comfort. Comfort, I don't think I would be like, I know that it's euphoria, but I feel like euphoria is kind of coupled with the comfort of that bed feeling. So I think I would, if I could go through a hard day but still have that in the back of my head, like that'd be good.
I think there's, before we get Sam's answer here, there are a few salient points that we should really kind of lob in on top of this, that all of this refers to purely a sensory feeling. And that's what we're indicating. So you might feel great physically, but you're still going to experience emotions, hopefully, unless you don't at all in the
That's
first
kind of-
place, which is a possibility.
Yeah.
So
That's where
yeah.
my head was at too.
Yes. So in any event, Sam, you said you would also choose the bed, and any further illustration that you would care to provide?
Yes.
Just that I imagine the relaxation sensation of being in a bed, especially after working a hard day. The hard day part feels good too, because it's like you've got the like, I accomplished something today, I was productive, or like after you work out and then you lay down on a soft bed. I think of that as being in the hippie mindset all the time, right? Like when you finish a really good yoga class and you're like, I wish I had more of that all the time.
It's
and I don't.
fulfillment. Yeah,
Yeah.
I see you.
It feels like the most balanced of the options. Like the food one sounds great, but I don't want to constantly feel like over satiated. What was the third one? I forget.
Pee.
Did you really?
Oh, the pee thing. Yeah. So I have complicated relationship with bladder syndrome, so I don't even want to go there.
I love this.
That's why they all love this, because they're just trying. They're trying to drag it to this conversation.
I am not. I will state that I am not.
This was a completely random card. I'm not kidding. I just pulled this out of the deck.
We have started.
He does do that.
4 weeks in a row now that it's been random.
Yep.
No, I think at least longer than that.
Yeah. Anyway,
he always draws them randomly. He doesn't look at them beforehand.
Yes.
True.
Yes.
There's no proofing. That way we're all surprised, and we have to, no matter how weird it is, we have to kind of get through it.
Then I'll just jump into it. I have a bladder disease that makes me feel like I need to pee all the time, pretty much. So I'll tell you that there are parts of it that suck, but also, like, it's not the worst sensation in the world to feel like you need to pee. the plus of laying in a really comfy bed is better than the like I finally got to
release.
pee and feel like I don't need to pee anymore. Even
Okay.
when you have fire pee, like I do sometimes.
Yeah, it's as the children would say, lit. Michael,
Uncle Blaze. We refer to him as Uncle Blaze. When Uncle
We're-
Blaze is in town, you know what's going on.
We're bypassing
Does
a really great trend of hashtag fire pee therapy.
Hey, does Uncle Blaze kind of look like this?
Well, with
Yes.
like with Guy Fieri fire hair.
Oh
know.
no, I thought
That's
it
it.
just
How about
looked
like
like
this?
John with really bad.
No,
Okay.
doesn't look
Michael,
like Minnie Mouse.
instead of the cop-out answer, which is trick question, I kill myself, what would you choose out of the
I would
three?
choose the first one.
The
I
food?
yes. I couldn't tell you what my favorite food is because I don't want to think too hard about it. But I always love trying new foods. I always love
What's your favorite food? Go.
Semen.
spinach Alfredo pasta. The
All right.
fettuccine spinach Alfredo. Sure, fine. That's the
Okay.
top first thing that came to mind.
That's
But just
interesting.
like the fact that you can do so much with that, like, I mean, you could take pasta and you can season it, spice it. You can take sauce and season and spice however you want. You can eat pineapples and makes it less salty. I don't know. I was throwing in a joke there for John's benefit, but what Shane? What? Anyway,
I think he's
I
kind of
always
amazed
love
that.
exploring.
Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna mute him finally?
I always love new foods. He's okay.
It's a very professional photo.
Anyway, like I always
I
like
can-
the idea of tasting new foods or just tasting really good food because most of the time I don't. I eat whatever I can because I need to get back to work or whatever.
I hate you so much.
It's okay. I hate me too. What is your answer, Shane?
I quit.
I wish I'd had that hat. I wish I had thought to go like this.
Speaking of that hat, while I was visiting John's place of
Oh,
work, I saw someone that was dressed in plaid shirt wearing that exact same hat, and I look at John when he wasn't busy, and I was like, that almost looked like Shane, but I was like, what is he doing here? He has no business being here at a bar that he's not performing at.
You mean the hat that Shane's wearing right now?
Yes, literally, yes.
Cool story. So
Literally.
Shane, you were gonna answer the hypothetical.
it's so fun to not be that person.
As I was walking down the stair, I met an answer that wasn't there. It wasn't there again today.
Oh my god.
I
Just
wish,
get to
I
it.
wish, Michael, to go away. I think, candidly speaking, the moment. Well played.
I don't have a cool profile picture, so I
No.
can't.
No,
help
we'll
with
make
that,
shocked.
but-
We'll make some.
I'm gonna go with the urinary release. I am because I have. I would equate that with another similar sensory feeling, and
Oh,
you know,
okay.
Oh, okay.
I have been chasing that dragon, since I slipped out of
Oh.
the womb. So I think if I could feel that
I hope
in
not
a constant
that moment.
state, oh yeah, 2 years old, just
He was the most
Jason.
sexually
Jason.
Wait,
active.
you
2
came out
years
2 years
old.
old?
Yep.
You
yep.
came out at 2.
Jason.
Yeah, he came
Jason.
out at 2 years old.
Yes, I was very well developed. Uh-huh.
Fair enough.
You
Okay.
mean
Cool.
24
Yeah.
weeks?
That's when you came out.
Yes, I came out.
2 years overdue.
I'm human.
I said
I'm
24
only-
weeks, by the way, just so you know.
I
Yeah.
heard you. I
Mom,
didn't want
Dad,
to say
do
it.
you still love me?
I caught it
Not
after
how
I
math
said
works, but
I
cool.
am a meat popsicle. So yeah, that is my answer. I'm gonna go with that.
it. I feel like we really lost
I
it
want
somewhere
this
there.
to
This
die.
one went off the
We
Quickly.
rails.
never found it.
So to pay off a joke that we had from
So
this
sleep
week's
wins.
episode, I mean, there's not really a right answer, but sure, the bed that
That
eats wins. So from this week, I teased that there was a joke that I discovered that I thought the both of you would appreciate. I'm not entirely certain it made it on air, but it was a preamble we were getting into, and then I completely missed saying it in the episode. So for, the millions of you watching at home, and for my friends
Only.
here, here's the joke. Did you know that Yoda, aka Big-Eared Jedi, has a last name?
No.
It's Leahy-Hoo.
I'm not. Nope.
You're welcome.
Sam, what
doing
is
it.
it?
And
I'm not doing it. Not biting. Nope.
you're not Biden?
I'm not biting, and I'm not biting.
Well played. So, but that was the one that followed with the last line of the post it had a picture of Yoda. It
It's
said,
good.
"Please
It's
don't block
good.
me."
I like it.
So
Also,
I'm gonna
guys,
tell that to a kid and probably win some points.
it's safe.
you will. Also, if you're watching, don't forget that only we're all responsible for change, and if we all unify together, we can make great things happen. And I could be talking about a lot of things, so I just want to make sure that I'm not being ambiguous here. They're trying to take some Mexican pizza away from Taco Bell, and
Change.org needs you.
and we need to make sure.
I need to link that in the comments. We need to link that.
Mhm.
Of all of America's troubles, that is the most imperative.
So if,
Yes.
if you didn't listen to this week's episode,
Shame on you.
Shame on you for one, for not being active in changing the world. But we'll give you an in right now. We are sponsoring the movement on change.org to defend the Mexican pizza at Taco Bell, because we do have a very strong viewership and listen.
Why would they do that?
As you
to
can
the
see
pizza?
by the viewer number below, we can change the world.
We can.
If
we can.
So that's why we've decided to sponsor this monumental event. So if you have the time, please go sign the petition. Not sarcastically, completely real.
Please.
Because that's a good
For
use
real.
of time.
Yum yum.
So yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to soapbox there, but
No,
I'm really passionate about this.
It's a really important time where we're embracing change
It needs
in
to be
this
said.
country, but I don't
You're
want
right
to
for saying
lose sight of all of the marvelous things that are the foundation for who we are as a people. Seasoned beef, a spicy tomato sauce, crunchy fried tortilla,
I'm gonna cry.
and melted golden cheese. If this is not the bedrock of the very civilization that has birthed us, then what is?
What would America be?
Can I?
without that?
I'm gonna share the screen real quick if I have permissions
No,
to do so,
You have
because
no permission. I don't trust
I
you.
linked in the chat, which since we have the link, now we can link it everywhere. I have already signed the petition, and it asks if I can. Oh, I can't.
It's
Well,
I'm
fuck you
I'm
There
then.
you are.
getting-
You're a
Oh!
co-host now. Share that.
Oh, darn it!
We're far enough in.
If you give me 5 seconds, you
Lean
No,
impatient
I'm
into it,
in-
lean
cuck,
into it, lean
I
into
would
it.
let you be the fucking co-host.
I just.
Oh! No,
No,
it's
I,
you!
I said it earlier.
No!
I said it like
Was
30
it
seconds
me?
earlier. No, it wasn't Shane. I said it like 30 seconds earlier. It's not him.
It wasn't me this time.
Oh, it was you like 15
I
minutes
dropped
ago,
some other
madam.
ones, but not the F.
Okay. So I signed the petition, and the next question that gets asked is, can you chip in $2? And looking at this nice list, people chipping in $11, $15, $20.
Brian, Benjamin, Jonathan, Jevin, Linda, Oscar, Rachel, David.
Tom.
They know the right fight to fight.
Oh no, they're there because of us. So thank
Yeah.
you, because those are active supporters of ours.
Oh man,
That's
Sakshi is most certainly one of our most fervent listeners, and we've known this
All
for
true.
years. Yes.
Everything's true.
Yeah.
Anyway,
from episode
so-
1.
Yeah, all the way. Yeah, day one.
Yes.
A1
So
day one, baby.
if you stand for the cause of gloriously seasoned potatoes in a taco, stand with us, brothers and sisters, because we are not going to go down without a fight. Taco
Hashtag
Bell, you better
does
be
not have
ready.
to turn in Taco Bell, not Taco Hell. That's basically what
Yes,
we're trying to fight
uh-huh.
over here. Okay.
Hashtag.
Hashtag
Fear
save the pizza.
the bell.
Yeah, defend the pizza, and don't be Uncle
Hashtag.
Blaze.
Be a
Hey,
patriot.
if you don't listen to us, you better run for the border. All right, I think
The
that's
border
getting
to Alaska.
Yes, go
Yeah,
to
where they
Alaska.
don't have any Mexican food. Go!
I will also be moving to Alaska, where they run a fair, civilized, and balanced nation.
Good.
Moving out of
Good, you
America.
can meet Becky and I.
Yeah, Sam can go there too, and it'd be a baked Alaska. So, We
I feel like that's
appreciate
a
all of you
reference.
being here. In
That's
particular,
unkind.
Sam,
That's
thank you for
unkind.
joining us. We are thrilled to have you as always to, not be the abused person and to watch Michael suffer. We always appreciate
It
other
is my
people
favorite
joining the
game
party.
show.
Yes.
Jerry's fault. Jerry's fault.
Yes.
I am
All
the
right.
Jerry.
That was fun, guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. And Euphoria forever. I believe that is going to wrap it up in a marvelously toasted and smashed little Mexican pizza for this week's
toasted.
Disinformed After Dark. I am Kenton Eldorado.
I am Timothy Lone Cactus.
Oh God.
Rubble.
I'm just gonna accept my fate. I'm Peter Greer.
Oh my God!
I've had too much alcohol tonight. I'm done fighting.
I love
Don't
it.
fight the peener.
I'm Ann Cochise.
Thank
Yes,
you, Anne.
you are.
And I believe that the time at the tone by the clock on the wall would indicate that it is, in point of fact, peener copulation time.